Yeah, nice turnout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Lord, I'll sing. We see thee rise, the throne of strong and free.
Everybody!
Far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Your Safari, your Google, whatever you have, and type in westernusc.ca / your dash choice
where you are on campus. I just want to thank everybody for coming here today. It's been incredibly rewarding at the end of my 4th year here to see it all coming together to stand up for our rights. And you know, often we're told that we're selfish. It's not.
None of you are, because they keep changing what it means. And that's the challenge with this. They mandated 2 doses last year. They're mandating 3 doses this year. As was mentioned earlier, if you behave... Crowd size is a bit of a contentious part of reporting. I don't know how many people there are here. I think CBC will say about 7. So to the 7 of you here, congratulations. Actually, I don't even see CBC, so maybe they won't even be here. But here's the challenge. When I first went to Western, it was about 15 years ago, and I studied political science, which actually qualifies me to make COVID policies, believe it or not. And it was fascinating to me that this university, that for all the faults people might want to point out about academia in general, has always been very good on academic freedom. And if you look at Western's academic freedom policy, which has been on the books for over 30 years and is still on the books, there's a line in there that I'll paraphrase, which is about we trust students to engage and think critically. Yeah, well, I guess about everything but one thing. And that's vaccination. A student cannot make the decision for themselves. When Western announced this policy, I talked to some people that were against vaccine mandates. I talked to some people that were for vaccine mandates. And I said, surely everyone can agree that giving 2 weeks notice is wrong. And everyone, for the most part, said, yeah, that's wrong at least. But you can't expect a policy that is inherently discriminatory to ever be in good faith, because it's not. It's not in good faith. It is not about making the campus a safer place, or, as Western said, a more positive school year. Take from that what you will. But I'm here to give you a little bit of hope, and I'm going to keep this short. Western has put out a policy that applies to students, to faculty, to staff, and to visitors. Visitors is a broad category. That's all of you, by the way. So on October 1st, some of you might not be able to come back, so we'll make the most of it today. They published an addendum, and this is not me doing sketch comedy. I'm literally, sometimes truth is comedy. Western has a list of which visitors the mandate applies to and which visitors it doesn't. Contractors, they have to be triple vaccinated. Visiting scholars have to be triple vaccinated. Live entertainers, I don't know if that's me, triple vaccinated. Here are who are exempt from requirements. Visiting athletes. So if a rival team comes for the Vanier Cup, they don't have to be triple vaccinated. Emergency service. Oh no, hang on, I'm getting to the good part. Emergency services. So if there's some emergency happen, no one's going to check the vaccination status of police or fire. That's reasonable. Exempt from requirements. Donors. it gets even better than that. Prospective donors. So here's my message to Western. I am thinking of giving this to you, and it's going to take me a whole year to decide whether I give this to you. I'm a prospective donor, so the science says I don't need to go along with it. And I say this, by the way, I should have led with this. I'm a vaccinated person against mandates, and all of us, regardless of your vaccination status, should be supporting exactly the message that is here, which is one of freedom and choice. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Let's give another round of applause for a Western alum, Andrew Lawton. Up next is another Western alumni from UWO Meds 2008. He's an ICU doctor and the acting medical officer of health for Haldimand, Norfolk. It's Dr. Matt Strauss.
Thank you, Kendra. And please keep clapping for Kendra and Hannah. I have so little to add to what these two amazing young women have said. They're smart, they're well-spoken, they're courageous. I don't think that they really need me here today because they've got the science right and they've got the ethics right. Well, I'm happy to be here. I'd like to reprise some of what
Today is just the most beautiful thing I could imagine, so thank you. As Kendra said, I taught philosophy, ethics in particular, at Huron College for 8 years, and I was terminated last September for questioning and refusing to comply with Huron and Western's vaccine mandate and doing it in a very public way. And the irony is that I was fired for doing exactly what I was hired to do. But I think what a lot of people don't know about me is that I didn't just teach here. I was also a student here. I did my PhD here, and I was an undergrad here. And so Western is very special to me. This is very meaningful to me. 25 years ago, when I was a student excited to come to Western, I was so excited to learn from the best. And I had the best. I had professors who didn't dare teach me what to think. They taught me how to think. They taught me how to be curious, how to question authority, how to demand evidence, how to trust myself, think for myself, and never be coerced. We keep hearing over and over again that this is about the science, follow the science. Well, the science isn't on their side anymore. Court documents have shown that there is no scientific rationale for the travel mandate. The Chief Medical Officer of Health for Ontario has said there are risks and benefits to these shots, and it should be up to the individual to make that risk-benefit analysis, him or herself. The Ontario Science Table is dissolving in September, and the most vaccinated countries in the world are, well, you know what's going on with those countries. But this isn't really about the science at the end of the day. Informed consent isn't about making the best choice from an objective point of view. Informed consent is about making the choice that reflects who you are, your deeply held beliefs.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Lock up tyrants! Lock up tyrants!
we stand on
How are we creating division? We're about inclusion.
And he still won't answer. And they're like, where's the money? Why did your mom take? And they know. Not even like,